I'd like to echo my colleagues and the fact that we have great leadership in Don Lucia, and Kevin does a great job with our officials, and new blood where you're at right now. And so we're excited about that, and looking forward to a great CCHA year with so many good teams in our conference. As Grant mentioned earlier, outside of Mankato, I think anybody can win our league this year, and those top teams are there for a reason, and I'm excited to see where we sit in terms of our league and where we fit in our second year of Division One.
Awesome, thanks, Coach. We'll open up to questions and start with one here for you. What was your proudest moment from last season as a first year head coach here in this program?
Yeah, well, obviously there's a lot of firsts. Our first Division One game, playing the outdoor game against Mankato, first win. I would say the biggest thing that I was most proud of is the way our student athletes handled themselves from the beginning to the end. Super proud of them. I think I've gone on record to say that I've been a part of a lot of good teams, and last year's team is one of the best teams in terms of starting a year in a certain way and finishing where we got better every day. And I couldn't ask for more from them. Their attitude was great every time they came to the rink. They were good students. We won the highest GPA academic award here on campus. Our community service hours were great. So we started this with an idea of building a culture that would sustain itself for a long time. And you have to go through some necessary steps to do that. And I think we did that not only on the ice, but off the ice as well. And so I'm excited about continuing to build our culture. And, one of the things that we were focused on is being obsessed with the process. I think that's important for us as we continue to grow as a program, continue to grow as a team, and build our culture out.
Question from Ryan from the audience.
Hey Rico, it's Ryan Steig. How you doing?
Hi Ryan, how are you?
Not too bad. Who are you looking for to be your leaders this year? You had a lot of leadership that kind of shone as the season went on last year. Is there anybody you're expecting to step up this year?
You know what, Ryan, as we're building this culture, it's really important that we focus on our team as a collective group. Matt Jennings was our captain last year. He'll continue to be our captain. So he's going to be our heartbeat, if you will. But our team understands that this is a group effort. It's a really close group. I'm really excited about where they're at this point of the season with 17 new players, 5 transfers, 12 freshmen, 11 returners. They've worked really hard in building their relationships to the point where we feel like they're really close. And that's only going to get better as we continue to go through the season. So to me, it's always about the team. For us as a culture, it's always about the team. It's always about trust and brother, faith and brother. And, that'll be our focus. It's not going to be on certain individuals carrying the weight or maybe taking the leadership role by himself. It's going to be a collective group of individuals that come together to be a team. And, hopefully we'll continue to get better as a group and be playing our best hockey at the right time of the year, which is always the goal.
Thanks, Coach. Question from Tim.
Hey, Coach. It's Tim Rapley from Flow. Last year, the second half after the outdoor game, you seem to be taking points in the standings in nearly every series. What are your expectations this year? Are you guys going to go quietly in the night and accept your pull designation as the sweat cellar dweller, or what do you guys have planned for us in the CCHA?
Well, obviously we want to grow and we want to get better, and we want to improve on some of the things we did in the latter stages of last year. I think right now with the new faces that we have, I think we've improved in every position. I think we're a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. We've added some skill. And so, you know, we know where we fit in the league. There's no surprises. We have to be at our best every night. We're going to play great teams in our league, and our non-conference schedule here in the early part of October will hopefully prepare us for that. But we got a lot of growing to do, and it's important that we continue to focus on each other and making each other better and holding each other accountable, and that our daily behaviors from day to day are where they need to be. And you know, and so no, we don't want to finish last. That's not what we want to do. We want to compete every night. We want to make sure that we're you know, we're part of the talk about, you know, some of the top teams in the league, and we know that there's a process to that.
Coach Serratori and Coach Daniels mentioned this a bit today, but as you being part of the old CCHA, do you feel there are aspects of it that have kind of returned coming in last year and playing in the conference? Absolutely.
I mean, you walk into Lake State and you remember all the tough battles you had there back even when I was a player. So Ferris has always been a tough place to play. And then, you know, in terms of some of the new CCHA members, I will call them, they've done such a great job with their programs over the years of going to Frozen Fours and just adding that element to the CCHA, which has always been very prestigious and competitive and produces a lot of good hockey players and great games. And again, here at the University of St. Thomas, we're just excited to be a big part of that.
And how has the university supported the program now in its second year? I know they've had a lot of staff and a lot of support in all stages, I think.
Yeah, it's really remarkable what Dr. Eston has done, our director of athletics, and his staff. You know, when we took the job over a year and a half ago now, April 15th, we had a very small group here in the athletic office. The amount of people that he's hired, not only as coaches, but administrators to support each of our teams is remarkable, and the things that we've done in the infrastructure over the course of the year. I don't know that another university in the country has done more in terms of helping our student athletes and the transition to Division I than anybody in the country. So I'm excited about where we're at. Our administrators are unbelievable. Our university has been great in supporting, you know, our student athletes as a whole. And so we're continuing to build it. I think it's going to be a really special place here in the near future. And again, we're happy to be a big part of it.
And then lastly, I've asked a couple of coaches this previously, but just want to ask you to describe what the atmosphere is like on campus right now, and is the energy from other programs that are already in season, you know, helping you guys and you're trying to feed off of that?
It is. I mean, you know, it's a second year for all of us, and you know, volleyball's already had some big wins. Soccer's had some big wins. Football's early stages, and they've had some wins under their belt. So, you know, I think there's a lot of excitement. There's more in the know now that we're Division I. And just the other day, I was walking campus and I got stopped by a student asking me how to get to the arena to watch the game. So, you know, it's starting to catch on, and we knew it was going to be a process in that as well. And so it's an exciting time. I think our students are excited. I think our campus is excited. I think our alumni are excited, and our supporters are excited. And hopefully we can make them really excited with what they see on the ice.
All right, Rico, thanks so much for coming on today. Oh, we have one more question from Dave. Sorry. Left the hook.
Dave Dennis, 100.3 The Point in Marquette. Where is the process in getting a home rink somewhere near campus at St. Thomas right now?
Dave, good to hear your voice as always. It's real close. I happen to be privileged, and I've been telling everybody that asks me, I've been privileged enough to be in those conversations, so I know how close we are. I would suspect something real soon to be announced, and I think I've said this enough now. I'm excited about that too, and I think it's going to be not only just for our university, but our community and our conference as well, something that everyone can be proud of.